Hi, I want to explain in English for the situation. You will come here to have a little lunch, and to me, I do not usually think about eating big lunch, big meal because what's what's the point anyway? Human beings are like a machine. We are putting in a lot fuel, gas, food, whatever, and but we put it in to get energy and we satisfy our appetite. But what can we make after making the energy? That's the waste, right? So, regardless what you put in your mouth, and regardless how much satisfaction you have, eventually it's a waste that you generate, except the energy to walk and to think, to be enlightened. To me, drinking water and eating a few crackers will be enough for my meal or lunch sometimes and many times. Especially when I have my last birthday this year, there's something happened. Originally, I like to just like what other people do, the maintained habit that during the birthday we'll go to celebrate with a meal and big meal or something like this. But usually, I ponder on the things that why we need to celebrate the birthday. Not everyone come to the world have any purpose, and most of them do not have any purpose, and would be very passive to come to be sent to this world. And their parents like to say that how we are trying to create you for a great purpose, and that's a lie, to my opinion. Most of the parents, they're making their children. It's just at the times that they are lost in their happiness and excitement for having so-called love. Okay, but anyway, we come to this world without any special purpose or intention, but we were sent to this world. So, and every year at the birthday time, that it tells us that we are moving on to our death closer, and why we need to celebrate that, I don't know. So I do not usually celebrate birthday, but this year I have done one thing very unusual, that I did not go out to have dinner. I had not even eaten any dinner or lunch or breakfast. I stayed not eating anything for 48 hours, only drinking water. It's interesting that to experience, and because I did it because I want to remind myself that there are a lot of people in this world does not have good living condition. They do not have enough food for themselves and for their family, and I want to remember them. And I took that opportunity of my birthday to try to think about them. And it turned out that it was miraculous, that after 2 days of not eating anything, and I did not feel bad, and I feel energetic, and I all of a sudden I thought about a person, a Japanese person who had helped me a lot when I was young. It's kind of a blessing. His name is Mr. Kiloshita. I got a chance to be with him and to be supported by him tremendously when I was young. And he was a person really helped me in my life, to support me, to make me stronger, and to give me opportunity to explore and reveal my capability in many aspects, like doing business, like negotiation with people, like organize things, and a lot of capability that has been revealed to me for the first time from his arrangement, and I am very grateful for his help, and it so happened that he passed away some years ago, and I thought about him and thought about contacting his daughter. I thought his daughter was still living in Japan. So my wife Chen tried to look for her address, Mrs. Father's address, and to send a letter to her to thank her again about her great father's help to me about 20 years ago, maybe longer than that. But anyway, while my wife Chen Yun has been searching for the address of Mr. Kiloster's daughter, something happened very miraculously in a series. First of all, we got the address all of a sudden, a letter, very old letter, and to show us that it's not only that we have her father's home address, and it also showed that actually this lady had moved to Paris, and we got the Paris address, although we didn't get a chance to contact for those years, but actually we have the address that we didn't realize, and it's also, it shocked me that I did not even remember that I found the return letter from his daughter that to address to my letter that I sent right before Mr. Kiloster was passing away, and she thanked me about motivating his father in the last moment of his life, and it so happens like God's will that he just received my letter a few days before he's dying, and a lot things touching my heart, and also right at that moment something happened very miraculously, and that my birth certificate dropped out from the briefcase that my wife took out from under the bed, and it shocked my wife because for the past few years I like spiritual lumber a lot, because I associate them to soul perception, I associate them to destiny, and feng shui sometimes. For instance, I like the whole number like 222, 111, 333, like the sequence number like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever is in the sequence, or the back sequence like 3, 2, 1. Whenever I have enlightenment, or whenever I thought about something great, or whenever I all of a sudden have absent-minded moment for the enlightenment, I turn and look at the clock, and there will be a very special number. Or it happened many times, and I video recording all the moments for trying to share with the people in the scientific community in the future. There are too many videotape recording and for all the science, and for the last few years, the conclusion to me is that all those moment that you witness the lumber would be associated to the soul perception and the sixth sense and the destiny. So I like the lumber that much, but all of a sudden at that moment, or 2 days after my birthday, when the birth certificate dropped out from the briefcase, and my wife and I, the first time, realized really look at the details of the birth certificate, it showed that my birth time was 11:45 at night. So everybody knows that 11:45 means 2, 3, 4, 5. And that shocked me, that shocked my wife, because that's fascinating. You know, how can be a coincidence like that, that we like the number that much, we like that type of number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that, the secret number. And then it turned out that all the signs, like the signs from God that show me the miraculous number, eventually guide me to look at the first moment of my life. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you believe that? I think that's because I have good heart. Because I thought about the people in need in the world, and tried on drugs and without eating anything, and for the continuous fasting for 2 days, and things happen. That's a miracles. And for that I thanks God. I thanks the One. I thanks Buddha. I thanks soul perception and our soul entity. Thanks everyone.